Talk to me, G.
D. Salutations, brother.
What is going on, brother? Good to see you on this fine Friday.
Salutations, brother. Happy October 1st.
October 1st. Thank you for the anniversary well wishes. 4 years with my bride.
Man.
Appreciate everybody.
Wow.
Yes, thank you, everybody who's wishing me happy anniversary. You guys shouldn't have.
Ken Foster.
Ken Foster. Good to see you, Kenny Foster. Hey, you know what? The world of cigars is only as good as the friends you're smoking with, G.
That's right.
Griff and I launched Fridays at 4, a.k.a. the Griff and Dave Show, to discuss all things cigars as we do life with you, our FA4 family. On this week's episode, we're not talking anything. We're doing the Pew Blind. That's right, people. Producer Pew, the legend himself, has put together a blind for Griffith and me, and see who will come out on top.
All I need is 1 point.
All he needs... No, we're locked in here, dude. 0-0 to start things off.
I know. Folks, listen, I would like to welcome the newbies.
Wow.
The new folks to the FA4 fam.
Beautiful.
We have a special code for you. FAF and F. Is that right?
No, that was wrong.
Oh, shit.
FA4, F and F.
FA4, F and F.
Good.
FG. We have a special gift for you.
I swear we haven't been drinking.
Not yet.
Hey, use that code and...
But use that code. Please.
Use that code and see what magic comes about it. Anyway, Steve Dameron, Melinda Carter, Joey Yoshizumi,
Billy P., Bob Moore.
Steve Wood. Do you have the wig on today, Steve? I hope at least you have Griff's pin on. Start putting your wagers in now on who you think is going to win this blind. To recap, last blind, I scored 0 points and Griff scored -1, leaving me
correct
as the victor. Who will win this one?
I was damn close. I know this time I'm going to go with my gut and not second guess myself.
But dude, this is a whole new world because we don't know what's in Pew's arsenal.
I know.
That's what freaks me out about this one. This is blind as
I don't even think I've ever seen... I've never seen even a picture of his collection.
This is me throughout this.
Yeah, me too, dude. Me too.
Can't see anything.
Folks, real quick, support for the Griff and Dave Show is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming, champions the world. Manscaped offers precision engineering tools for your family jewels. Manscaped just launched their, not second, third, but fourth generation trimmer, Lawnmower 4.0. You heard that right, the 4.0. Join over 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you, 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code
FA4.
FA4. Manscaped.com.
Folks, we got 4,000 lumens on the headlight here so that you can shave in the freaking dark. And G might not have mentioned it, but I will, people. We are talking about the 4.0. Did he mention wireless charging? I don't think so. The new system uses electromagnetic currents that radiate through your body, which can help battery length last longer. And you in bed.
That always gets me.
You know it's coming. You know it's coming.
Listen, folks, Lawnmower 4.0, even all allows you to customize your trim through additional guard links with sizes 1 through 4.
Give your balls a fade. Some guy's got like a fade right in his crotch. Classic. Anyway,
as always,
your balls.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Manscaped. Hey, take advantage. Use code FA4. All right, let's get into this. I'm sick and tired of the hoo-ha rigmarole to get to this point of the show. And also, I think it's time to break it to people.
Pew has labeled these so perfectly.
With electrical tape.
With electrical tape, and every fill is exactly the same.
Yeah, that's how I know you didn't do this one. Oh, most expensive bottle, half fill. Cheapest one, Detling was overflowing. And then there's the mystery one. Pew will let us drink after.
It looks like Pew's urine.
It looks like producer
Pew. I'm kind of scared.
The urination station. Hey, folks, family, if you guys are watching this, it's time to break the news to you. This is a pre-recorded episode.
Gotcha.
Just gotcha. If you thought we were here, I'm in Dallas, Texas. I don't know where Griff is on this Friday, but
I'm in Pensacola, Florida.
I would like to wish since this will be aired on the 1st, I would like to wish a happy birthday to my beautiful wife and an exciting wedding for my good friend Alex Fulton, which is where I will be on this fine day. But we've got a lot of business to get to.
But we'll be in live chat, like always.
And I want everybody to know this is going to be the coolest blind we've done because since this will be edited, you guys will see what we are drinking. We will not see that. And at the very end, Pew will come in and let us know how horrific we did at this blind.
With all of Ramsey's editing skills, cue drone footage. Thank you.
Dude, you really nailed that footage.
It's going to be
exciting. A lot of life
exciting.
out of it.
Dude, are we opening the first one?
First of all, let's bring in producer Pew to outline the rules for today's event, and then we will get into the first bottle. Pew, welcome back.
Thank you.
I can't talk today.
Really excited for y'all to do this one. But we're changing up the format a little bit. Kind of made it...
I'm nervous.
Made it a little more concise and less confusing than what we did before, and we'll use this same format hopefully every time going forward for any future blinds or anything like that. But the way that it'll work, it'll be, first thing you'll guess is proof. If you get it within 5, you'll get 2 points. If you get it on the mark, you'll get 5 points. And for this one, feel free to nose it, then drink it. We're not going to separate the two.
Oh, that was going to be my next question.
So just straight up guess the proof however you'd like. Following that, you'll guess the style. So bourbon, rye, scotch, rum, vodka, whatever you think it's going to be.
Whoa.
Although this is a
whiskey vodka, dude.
Although this is a blind whiskey sampler, who knows? That'll be worth 1 point if you get it correct.
He's got some shenanigans up his sleeve.
And then you'll follow that with a distiller. So Buffalo Trace, Heaven Hill, whatever you think it's going to be for the main distiller. Barton, can't think of any. Evan Williams, whatever. Jim Beam. That's going to be worth 3 points if you get it correct. And then finally, you'll guess the full name. So that's going to be worth 5 points, and it'll be something like, I think this is Eagle Rare, or I think this is E.H. Taylor Small Batch, or...
Don't give away too many
those are just
hints.
the ones top of my head. And that'll be worth points. So each whiskey, you can earn a total of 14 points.
Holy crap.
Last question here.
And no negative
There
points.
are no negative points to avoid
God.
any
Okay,
type of
thank
confusion.
Well, it's just...
Pew, do you want us to pour whiskey 1 and then do everything for that whiskey and then go to 2, or how do you want this to flow?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's stick with whiskey 1 and then kind of go top to bottom.
So it is a whiskey.
And then whiskey 2, vodka 2, rum 2. And then, so just go through them top to bottom, lock in your answer, and then I'll record it on my end, and then we'll...
and then you cannot go back.
Yes.
I haven't poured it yet.
Pour it with me, dude. Whiskey 1. I just did it.
No, you're sneaking it over there.
No. Okay. All right. I think we've got this.
And then the fourth
Just
mystery
stay on the
one,
ready because
the fourth mystery one we'll do after we've determined the winner. That'll be just kind of a wrap up the show with that one.
Amazing.
Very nervous about that one. But, yep, sounds like a plan.
Thank you, producer Pew. And I'm sure we'll need you in at some point again to break up the fight or inform us some more things. But we will get to Whiskey 1. Okay. Also, I didn't give a shout out, but for everybody at the Smokestack watching this, how the hell are you? We're glad to see you.
Cheers, guys.
And go Stellars.
Melinda Carter, couldn't agree more.
Yeah, but you know who I'm not a big fan of currently with the way that they're disrespecting us with our whiskey tasting is Steve Wood.
Yeah, Steve.
Ooh. Wow.
Little Weisenheimer.
All right, so dude,
This is quite nutty, huh?
it's quite effervescent, very rum-like. I'm getting a little vodka on the nose.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm going for a taste.
This smells very peanutty to me.
I can't tell if you're just trying to throw me or not.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Anything I say, I'm not going to try to throw it off.
I cannot say the same for you.
Jeez.
Wow, that one really got up there. All right, listen, keep your comments to yourself.
Much.
Good God.
Interesting. It smells a lot hotter than it tastes. So, I think we can discuss it. Anything you say, I'm not going to change my answer.
I don't know about that, G.
I promise you. Look, I've got everything right here.
I can't see because you're that much out of focus because of how
No,
poor
dude.
your Wi-Fi
It's
is
you.
today.
It's you.
I'm
You're-
hardwired
I
in,
can barely
dude.
even see you.
I'm hardwired in,
Dude, I
pal.
promise you. Promise you. You're blurry as all get out. I can't even see you right now.
Here's what I am going to say. This whiskey is incredible. That's where we're going to start. 3 sips in, this thing is awesome.
Yeah. I really like it. Really, really like it.
I mean, if I don't have this bottle, I'm getting this bottle if I can get this bottle. That's where I'm at already with this one.
I don't know. Pew's got some, dusties up there in Oblaka.
I know, dude. So true, brother.
That's good old-fashioned bourbon there, brother.
Yeah, oh, yeah. All right, I think I know.
Brandon Mueller. I know, dude. Hey. He's an idiot, I know.
Brandon Mueller got to taste the new baby cigar that we're working on with Hostess. And he gave some great feedback. Thank you for that, Brandon. Also, we should have already had a date for you guys for the big event for Pinky's Out release. But since we're filming this early, we don't have that quite yet.
Yeah.
But just stay tuned and know one of the first 2 weeks in November is when this is happening. Just start prepping the wife, the husband, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the fiancé.
I'm really liking...
Dude, how
Number
good
one.
is this? All right, I got all my
Nothing
notes written
crazy
down
on the
on it.
nose?
I got all my notes written down on it.
Nothing crazy on the nose, but flavor-wise...
There's like a little like cherry on the nose. Cherry and peanut.
That's
Oh,
good.
I might be
We
changing
don't
my
know
answer.
if we've had any of these, right?
No, we got no clue. So we know nothing. This is one of the most true blinds we've done since we kicked my bourbon journey's ass.
This will pick out the boys from the men from the boys, right?
Yeah, and I also want to know to everybody in the chat, first of all, thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the family.
Gotcha.
I want to know what... I want to know what you guys, one, think about us doing a pick with Few again. And two, I want to freaking know if you've ever done a blind. And if you did you fail miserably or succeed greatly? And if you succeeded greatly, I hope you say you never will do one again and just impress those people you impressed.
That's good. That's real good.
It's amazing. I'm really torn right down the middle between two things.
I there's only one distiller coming to me, but I can't put a name on it, which is telling me that the distiller's definitely not right.
All right.
Can we go through them all and then come back?
No, the rule is one at a time.
No.
Like we got to
Yeah, what
list
I'm saying
everything
is-
out for this one, and then we go to number two. Once
Before we
we've-
move to two?
Correct.
Shit.
I know it's exciting though. Let me know when you've got everything written down. I mean, this is dynamite. I'm really torn between two distillers that I think it is, but I think I'm just going to go all in on the one.
Man, Pew's coming out strong with this.
Frick me. I'm actually... Oh, this is so annoying. I know whichever one I don't pick is the one it's going to be. You know what I mean? I'm at that point right now.
You're not that good, dude. You're not that good. It's probably neither.
Thank you, brother.
I don't know. I think we have to come back to number one.
That's a Pew call. That's not a
you,
me call,
look,
dude.
you have bourbon you can look at. I'm trying to visually...
Bro, you
think
can
what
see
I
everything
have.
I can see, dude.
No, it's too blurry, dude. I can't see it. All I see is barrel in 1792.
Listen, this is on Pew. Pew, do we need to stick to the rules, or can we move to the next one? I kind of vote we stick to the
This
rules.
is a tough one.
We're sticking to the rules, but why don't start off with proof, then go
All right,
style.
let's start off with proof.
And then
So does the family knows what we're drinking right now?
Yeah, everybody
they
knows.
know. So start with proof, then go to style, and then by then you should have the distiller and the full name.
All right, G, let me know when you have proof.
I have all
Hard
of that.
mode
Let me know when you
activated.
have
I have
proof
all
written
three.
down.
Yeah, I do.
All right,
I do.
so we won't change from this point on for proof.
Correct.
All right. Do you want to start or you want me to start?
I want. You can start.
All right, for proof, I'm going 122.
Oh my God, that's hot.
What do you have, dude?
I'm going for proof. I went 112.
We both left 117 on the table. It's exciting. No, this is real
All
exciting.
right.
Style.
The group already knows.
You start
We're
off.
a bunch of idiots up here.
Start off the style.
That's a good old fashioned bourbon.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going bourbon.
That's a good bourbon.
Ah, frick me.
Distiller, I went with my gut. I'm not playing these second guessing games anymore.
Okay.
To my point earlier, I can't narrow the bottle down, so I don't know if this is right. But I'm going with Buffalo Trace.
Wow.
It's got something in it that reminds me.
Interesting. Okay, I'm really torn between Brown Foreman or MGP, but
That's really interesting you say that. Really interesting you say that.
the slight peanutness is making me want to say Brown Foreman, but that like butterscotchy caramel, just like there's just something that it tastes like an older MGP at the same time. But I think I just stick with my gut, and I'm going to say, you have everything written down for this one?
Other than name,
Oh.
I'm going to think of something.
Okay, so I won't say the name I have yet then. But I'm going to
You
leave
haven't
up
done
my...
distiller yet.
I'm going to go Brown Foreman.
Okay. It's so interesting you say that because the second sip I had, I thought of my Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof. But it's a store pick, so it's a little bit different. But
Right. Dude, go with that. That's exciting.
no, I'm not going back.
Well, I mean, you can go back on the full name if you want. You can't go back on what you've already said, but for the full name, you could.
Yeah. Let's lock it in.
What are you going?
JD Barrel Proof.
Man. All right, I'm going to stick with what I had, obviously. And I'm going to go Old Forester 1920.
Interesting.
My
Is
backup
it
plan,
bad that I
I'm
have
just
not
going to
had
say...
1920?
You haven't?
No.
Dude.
I feel so... I know it doesn't feel American.
My backup, I kept looking back here because the other one I thought was that it could be MGP and it could be barrel bourbon. But that peanuttiness, I was like, no, I don't. But it's also, they're single barrels. So anyway,
Correct.
all right, I'm locking it in. Bourbon, Brown Foreman, Old Forester 1920, 122 proof. Griff, just to recap, you've got 112 proof.
I know the proof's wrong if it is technically JD Barrel, but yeah, I did 112 bourbon, BT, JD Barrel Proof.
Cool. All right.
And if I could go back, I would...
Who's pulling
Yep.
it?
Meg.
Oh, cool. All right. So, are we doing this all at the end, I'm assuming?
Well, I don't know. You can make that call, but...
Pew, come in and let us know.
Yeah, we'll do it all at the end. I won't tell you.
Or we could give us something.
Yeah. Someone has 1 point and someone has 3.
Oh, faff.
So
Interesting.
you guys, you're on the board,
It's not-
right? That's all that matters. Someone got something right at some
Yeah,
point.
I have 1 point because I said bourbon. Dave got proof.
And style, probably.
Not saying who, but the people
no, that's
watching know.
that's what I meant.
All right. So
Number 2.
somebody's got 3, somebody's got 1. You can see it on the screen because Ramsey's going to put there. We don't know. But this is the score. I have this.
And I have...
And we go to whiskey number 2. Cue the lights, turn down the music, let's get into it.
drone footage.
Ow. Ooh, I dislocated my thumb on this, dude.
All right, pouring sample number 2.
Interesting. Woo. Exciting.
Good gosh, it's like a cherry bomb.
It's like almost perfumey, right? Like super floral.
It is.
Super fruity.
Very, very.
Now, here's the other thing. These have been sealed in these bottles. So they...
Correct.
The thing with the blinds is they don't have a lot of time to breathe.
Very accurate, brother. Very accurate.
I want to know from everybody favorite bourbons you've had or whiskeys you've had in recent memory. Let's get it going. Let's get the chat rolling here, people. Okay? I'm looking at you, Joshua
that's
Clark.
perfumey.
I'm looking at you, dude. Looking at you.
Wow.
I know what this
freaking
is.
smooth. That's freaking smooth, dude.
I don't know if he would do this, but
How do you know? There's like no burn on that whatsoever. What are you messaging? Who are you messaging?
I'm writing my answer down.
Oh, golly.
I don't know proof.
Oh,
This is tough.
pew, pew, pew. Oh, I think I got pew. I mean, I got, I got proof. Also, I'm on an empty stomach, and I'm supposed to cut the grass later today after work, so that will be fun.
Wow is all I can say about this. Straight up, wow.
It's damn smooth. I think I like number 1 more, but this is still good. This is real good.
I have more fun doing these blinds. I hope everyone watching, listening, enjoys these too.
We should do. I don't know how this would.
I'd love
be
to get
possible,
more people
but
involved
a
in these
big
blinds.
I know, and a big Zoom lounge, and we all. Drink
Yeah, we do
blind
need to do a
whiskey.
Zoom lounge, and we need to do a blind for Pew to do the Palette Prince.
Yeah, true. Good call, dude. I've got proof and style.
Proof is really tough on this one for me.
Am I allowed to search something?
No, because I want to search something too. All right, I'm ready.
I'm not.
Wow, exciting. Hey, exciting news. The new Cigar Club Customs for October is coming out, and I've got it in my hand here. And I'm going to open it up for everybody while Griff decides what the hell he's smoking. This cigar is made at
I'm not smoking anything.
the La Corona Cigar Factory, where Sereno Cigars makes their sticks. It's called Durham. Shout out to Durham Brand Studio, who's made Cigar Club look as beautiful as it does from a brand's perspective. We got a little Bellicoso tip, 5 1/4 by 52, Ecuadorian Habano Oscuro wrapper. We've got Criollo 98, Corojo 99, and Medio Tiempo from Esteli, Criollo 98 varietal to give this thing some oomph. It's the most full-bodied cigar we've ever released with customs, leather, coffee, like a dark roasted espresso kind of coffee. There's some like cinnamon and a little bit of cream, but it is just like rich and dense. A lot of flavor and a lot of body. Not super strong, but just like a lot of body. I am blown away with how this blend came out. If you're not signed up, head over to cigarclub.com/customs, and this can be yours. If you're signed up for 5, I'm going to tell you right now you want to sign up for 10 for this one. I've never said that on anything. This is not a sales pitch. I'm just telling you, you guys are going to love this cigar. It came out amazing. Super happy with everything. All right, G, it's time. The clock is ticked. Let's get it started. Let's start off with proof.
This is the part with blinds that really screw with my mind, because I literally take item by item and I don't piece any of them together.
Well,
which is not good.
Yeah, but that's also a strategy. How about this? I'll start off. I'll do proof.
I'll start off, but what I'm saying is I'm getting to distiller, and it does not match proof whatsoever.
So you're starting off, or
that's
I'm
the
starting
thing
off,
that-
or are you just complaining?
I'm just complaining, but I can start off if you want me to.
Oh, man. All right, I'm ready.
You want to start?
Sure. Proof. Damn. I think something just changed for me. F me. But proof, I'm going to 112.
Ooh, wow, that's high. I went 100.
I was there for a little bit, but I also feel like he was punking us. We went really hot on the first one, not as hot on the second, but it still is going to taste less hot because of how potent
Man.
the first was.
You're going to get this one,
All
dude.
right.
I can feel it.
Style.
I said this is bourbon.
I went bourbon as well. Distiller. I'm going Buffalo Trace.
There's no way that's more than 100.
Buffalo Trace, distiller for me.
I'm going Four Roses.
Oh, crap. Okay. And then full name.
Also, my backup completely ends of spectrum was like the Maker's FAE special edition.
Oh, I could see weeded.
I don't know
Okay.
why. I don't know why.
What's your full name here, dude?
It doesn't match proof, but... And he's not going to send me a Four Roses single barrel, but I'm going to say Four Roses single barrel.
That it is 100, dude. That matches your proof perfectly.
I don't...
Yeah, they're 100 proof.
Are they?
Yeah. That's actually making me really freaking nervous.
Now I look like an idiot.
So I've never had this bottle. I've dreamt of having this bottle if it's what I think it is, and this is what I'd imagine it tastes like, and I'm going George T. Stagg.
Holy cow. I've never either.
It's got to be, dude. It tastes so Buffalo Tracy to me, and it's on another level, and it's way better than Stagg. It's because it's lower proof than
And the
Stagg,
worst
but
part
it
is,
kind of feels
the
like the
worst
same.
part is we can't see freaking Pew's facial expressions right now.
I know. All right, Pew, come in and give us a score update.
How are we doing?
How are we doing, people? What do you guys think about what's going on?
One of us had 3, one of us had 1. I probably had 1. Dave had 3.
Do we want
Going into the second
do we want
round.
total score or the score for that round?
Well, I could
Your call.
add them up.
But you can't though because you don't know who's who.
Right. I would say don't give total. Give a score for this round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone got 4 and someone got 6.
Hell, dude. I'm freaking liking this.
Holy.
Dude, Pew, are we doing better, worse?
That I don't know who that was,
Average.
actually.
Were you thinking we were going to do this good?
Oh, doing well. Yes, I will give that to you. I mean,
Dude, we've never scored
Look
like
at
this
this guy.
before.
It's
so,
so
although we don't have a
incre-
minus in the category.
exactly.
True.
It's so incredibly hard to pick out, especially things like the distillery and the full name. There's obvious distillers that have
insane.
really prominent flavor notes that help, but it's not
Yeah,
always
but I don't
easy
claim
when you
also
have
to be a bourbon connoisseur.
you have an entire
Stop.
spectrum of bourbon to potentially choose from. So, or whiskey, rye, rum, vodka,
Here
tequila.
we go.
No,
Dude, can I just say, I think that 2 could have been a sleeper rye. It could be. Because of how floral it was. But, I don't know.
you're both
anyway,
doing well. Just put it at that.
Okay, I love that. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you, Father. Thank you.
Okay, number 3. Pew, this has been my favorite
you
line
know-
yet. Number 3, time to pour.
Wait, I haven't opened it, dude.
I actually need to rinse this out because I want to keep using this good glass.
Dude, how's everyone doing in chat?
Yeah, dude, you haven't checked in on anybody. Only I have.
No, I know. Can't see this. Pew basically soldered these bottles. There we go. I still like 1 best and then number 2. And now we're pouring number 3.
Number 3. I'm saving some of these because, I mean, I feel like I've been treated to some really good bourbon.
Oh, golly, that smells good.
Whoa.
That one smells the
I'm
best.
getting a chlorine thing, though. I'm getting like I jumped into a pool or a water park.
Really?
Yeah. Which it could be the fact that I just had to rinse this glass out with Perrier and clean it with my shirt, but... Okay, there we go. Hold on, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. I'm sorry I said the thing about the pool. It's coming.
It didn't faze me, dude.
I don't want to offend. All right, so you all know what this is, which is hilarious to me, that we have no clue and you guys know. And we're going to talk like a bunch of idiots.
Oh. Woo. Wow. That'll slap you.
Wow, this is good. All right, Pew did not hold back. This might be, if the MSRP of this blind is not the highest we've ever done, it should be, because these are the 3 best bourbons I've ever had in a blind and maybe in a tasting.
Oh.
This is absolutely insane. Wow.
Man.
Now I'm starting to think this might be George T. Stagg.
That finish, I was not copying.
I know.
I was thinking the same thing. Or I was hoping it would taste like this. Okay, this is first place. Number 1, second place. Number 2 is third place. And number 3 is still very, very good.
I think this is... Holy crap. I feel like I don't even deserve to drink this one, which is why I'm starting to go
I have no idea what
Stagg.
Pew has, though. I don't know. I know he has that in his
Me
collection,
too.
but I don't
That's it.
know
That's all I
anything
know.
else. Well, I know he's got Willet.
Yeah. Which is starting
I know
to
he's
make me
got
think that the
107.
last one we just drank was a rye. Maybe it was like an old family, Willet Family Reserve rye that's not super like rye spice. Dude, this is otherworldly.
That's phenomenal. That's very, very, very good.
Holy crap,
Okay,
that's
I got
good.
my proof. I got my proof. I
The
think.
proof's in the pudding, dude.
Dude, you know what it reminds me of?
F me, that's good. What? I'm written down.
It reminds me. It reminds me a lot of a lot, and I don't think he's got it, but a lot of Taylor Barrel Proof.
I don't get as much like that corn sweet that I get from Taylor Barrel Proof. You know what else this could be, dude? Weller Full Proof.
I swear to God, I was just thinking that on Ryan's front porch.
This is giving me a Weller Full Proof vibe.
I was thinking the exact same bottle.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so funny. It's too hot for that.
Which is why I may end up going again with George T. Stagg.
Was that your call in the second one?
Yeah. But now that I drink this, I don't think the second one was hot enough to be George T. Stagg.
No, definitely not hot enough.
This is all I'm going to say is this is probably the most expensive bottle on here.
Dude, cheers.
Hey, come here, dude. Give me a freaking
We're
hug.
working.
Dude, nothing like getting hammered on
This-
a Monday.
This
He
is
proofed the shit out of
really,
us on
really
this
good.
blind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that
Man,
that
it really opens up, and it does not taste as hot as it did.
freaking bottle, dude. Wow.
What has he talked about? Anything that he absolutely loves? Also, he really filled these things up.
I know.
I'm not sure how. Oh, these are 2 ounces each.
Damn, I really think that second one was a rye now. Frick.
Everyone's making fun of us because they know.
Oh,
It's on the
definitely.
screen.
I can't wait to be in the chat for this one. You guys have no idea.
It's right. It's right here.
Hey, what's in here? Guys, tell me what's in here.
I've got proof. I've got style. I'm not.
All right, I'm ready.
If you don't have 3 or
I'm
have never
ready.
had 3,
I'm ready.
Go find 3 and get it.
If you guys have never tried this, I'm telling you right now, whatever is on the screen, whatever this is, you go buy. Actually, dead ass, you buy all 3 of these. To me, my favorite so far has been 3, then 2, then 1. And 1 is not that I don't like it. I think it's awesome, but it's not as good as 3 and 2.
I've never had this. So I'm going to put it down. And this is a complete shot in the dark.
What are you putting down? Eagle Rare 17?
No, he doesn't have that.
All right, let's do it, dude. Proof. What do you got?
123.
127 proof for me.
Man, you think it's going to go up into the 130s?
I'm leaving 132 open, and I'm leaving like 123, 124 open, which I think it could also be.
Man.
But I'm pretty almost
That
set on
could've been really
127.
smart.
I really feel like it could be
Could
that.
have been really, really smart.
Style. I'm going bourbon.
Bourbon all the way. To your point, I could see 2 being a rye.
Now that you drink this, you could see it being rye.
I don't know if he would have done. I know, and I don't know. If he would
There's
have
so
done all
much
3
cherry
bourbons.
on this bottle and 3. All right, dude. Distiller, go.
Excuse you.
Did you hear that?
Go with the name first.
What? No, distiller.
Okay, fine. I'm going Buffalo Trace again.
I'm going Buffalo Trace again. Full name, I'm going George T. Stack again.
I don't know what proof point this bottle is, and I've never had it. But I'm going with Elmer T. Lee.
You're going with what?
Elmer T. Lee.
I think that's 100 proof, so I don't think that's it. But cheers.
I don't know why my mind went there.
Dude, what if the second one was Elmer T. Lee?
I know.
All right. The votes are in. The casts are in. Pew, get your ass in here. Let's talk. This has been the most incredible bourbon tasting I've ever
really
done. I'm not
freaking
lying.
tough.
Like, I've never tasted 3 bourbons that I would buy arguably without caring about what they cost, like these 3.
Yeah, so first and foremost, shout out to Bailey for filling those things absolutely spot on.
They're perfect.
Y'all don't have the
Bailey
comparison
killed it.
to do each like 1-to-1, but if you were
Right.
able to put them up before y'all drank it, she had those
I believe it.
exactly dead even like a scientist. So that was all her.
believe
I
it.
would have poured half a bottle in the sink if I tried to
Man,
finish
I
it.
could tell.
No!
Oh, no.
Damn it!
Oh my! Are you kidding
Bottle
me?
3 down.
You're freaking
Bottle
drunk, dude.
3.
Also, I could tell that her.
Oh, yeah.
That was her
absolutely.
handwriting.
Dave just spilled bottle 3.
I'm not going to recover from spilling bottle 3. I still have some, though.
Okay.
I swear to God, you
Cap
spill
it.
something or break something every
Cap
freaking
Yeah,
it.
show.
Cue Brandon Mueller talking crap about me.
I'm going to...
Yeah.
All right,
That's
it's
definitely
capped.
going to get
I was going. No,
TikToked.
here's the funny part. I was going to cap 3 before any other one because, and it barely anything came out. But
Freaking Butterfingers over there.
it's sitting on my desk. I'm going to slurp it. Here we go. I'll get the audio. That's 100% stag.
Dave's doing lines of
It didn't hit
bourbon over
me.
here.
It didn't hit me until that. But it's butterscotch and cherry and oak.
Have you had it?
No, but it's got to be what that tastes like, dude.
Is that the
All
new
right,
way to taste
you,
bourbon?
I need to know, dude.
Pour a little and
need
then
to-
slurp it up?
No, we got to go
Oh, we're
one
going
by
one by
one,
one.
starting with
For
one.
sure. All right.
Once numbnuts over here stops slurping.
Dude,
from
freaking
his
3
desk.
off of a desk is even better. Down here, licking it.
Dave's doing rails of
Dude, pay
bourbon.
attention.
All right. So, starting from the top.
it's good.
Where's my pen?
We have...
There it is.
Okay. Do we want to re-go through your answers or just me give you... Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So, Dave said... Get the bottle here. Dave said 122 proof.
Yep.
That was incorrect. You got 0 points. Griff, 112 points. You got 2 points for being within 5.
What the? What was it?
The correct proof is 116.8.
Son of a... Oh, you prick. That 0.2 off? I was 0.2 off from getting... If that's
savage.
rare breed. If that's rare breed, dude, I think it's rare breed now.
I'm a savage. Anyway, moving to the next. You both said bourbon. You both
savage.
were correct.
So how many points
You
did
got
I get
2.
there?
So you're up 2-0.
All right, I'll take it.
You both got...
You got the 3 on this.
You now... Dave has 1. You have 3 because you both got bourbon
Griff,
correctly.
you get 3 on this. I get 1. Holy crap.
Hey, let
Dave
Pew
said
talk. Sorry.
Brown Foreman. Griff said Buffalo Trace.
Well, we both got
Yes,
bourbon.
you both got bourbon.
The point for style.
You both got the distiller wrong.
Ooh,
It is Wild Turkey.
son of a bitch. That's rare breed.
Dave, you guessed Old Forester 1920. Griff, you said Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof. It is rare breed.
Oh, I had it last night and I couldn't get it right.
I had rare breed. Oh no, it was Friday.
You had it recent. Yeah,
Last
you had
Friday
it recently. I was
I
like,
had
ooh, Griff may get this one. So at the
That's exactly why I said it reminded, but it was a different bottle.
so started off.
I kind of like my answer of 1920 because Wild Turkey and Old Forester have some similarities.
I tell you
1920 is a
what,
good
rare
bottle.
breed is not a sleeper.
Oh, it's great for value.
I think rare breed
So
might be the
good.
best bottle under $50 that you can readily buy.
Readily fun. Yeah,
All right, so round 1,
3-1 Griff.
correct.
Griff has
That
3.
is correct.
Damn, good job, dude.
So jumping in
No,
to number
thanks,
2.
dude.
Start off
Holy
with Dave
crap,
Proof.
this is fun.
Dave said 112. That was
way
incorrect.
off.
You got 0 points. Griff said 100 points, or excuse me, 100 proof. And that was correct. And on the mark, 5 points.
Oh, baby!
Man is
That's
killing
freaking
it.
awesome.
So both of you said bourbon, which was correct.
I can just shut the laptop now.
Hold on, not so fast.
Uh-oh.
The distiller, Dave guessed Buffalo Trace. That was correct. 3 points. Griff said Four Roses. That was incorrect. 0.
-3. -3.
No,
We're going to go down. Dave guessed George T. Stagg. Incorrect.
Definitely not.
Griff guessed Four Roses Single Barrel. Also incorrect. What we have is E.H. Taylor Single Barrel.
Oh my
What?
god. It crossed my mind, I swear
What?
to God, it crossed my mind.
That was EHC. You got a hell of a bottle, dude.
Yeah,
'Cause,
that
Griff,
is-
yours doesn't taste that good. Your
That
single
was
barrel.
2017 is when I picked that one up. So I imagine
Dude.
around 2016, 2017, they pulled it.
Man. That's a
So
great
for
bottle.
that
Wow, that's a
round,
great
Dave got 4 points. Griff got 6.
Which means what's our score right now? 5 to
5
9.
to 9.
Oh God.
So it's interesting though, and I like that we talked about this. I said I still liked number 1 over
You did.
number 2. Rare breed's a
It
good
is.
freaking
It is.
bottle.
And I mean, single barrels are always hit and miss. This one I think is particularly pretty good.
Mine is not as good as that.
It was
Dude, that
good.
number 2 is. I mean, if I thought it was George C. Stagg, I know it wasn't proof high enough, but that sucker
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah, it's
Which
really
also
good.
makes
So
me feel
just real
confident
quick.
3 is Buffalo Trace. It could be
Real
Stagg.
quick, Dave said, what was the proof for number 2?
He said 112.
Wow. 12 points off, okay.
Yeah, why don't we get to number 3 because I'm pretty sure I got it
All right.
home run
All
minus
right.
the proofs.
So, coming in on number 3, Dave guessed 127. That would be
Yeah.
0 points.
Oh!
Griff, you
It's
guessed
high.
123.
The way Pew says this gets me every freaking time. He's
Griff's
so good.
guess of 123 netted him 0 points as well.
Oh, it's higher, dude. It's
God,
133
I
or
freaking
higher.
hate you.
You both guessed bourbon, which is correct. So you each got a point.
What's the
Dave.
proof, Pew?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't do that.
He's not
Oh,
gonna-
no, we'll save it for the end. No, I'll tell you now. The proof 133.4.
Yeah,
You were
so close, dude.
twice now, Dave. Dave, you guessed Buffalo Trace as the distiller. Griff, you also guessed Buffalo Trace as the distiller, and you are both wrong.
Wow, this has got to be a damn
Dude,
good
you
bottle.
won.
No, I'm not jumping to conclusions.
Full name
Well,
is
not
the full
George
name
T.
is still
Stagg.
the fourth. Yeah, well, that's true.
Well, I said Elmer too. It's the same thing.
Okay, fair enough.
I just want to know what this damn
was
bottle
it?
is.
So, Dave, you guessed George T. Stagg, incorrect. Griff, you guessed Elmer T. Lee, also incorrect. The correct answer is Elijah Craig, barrel proof,
Oh, wow.
batch B518.
That does not taste anything like my barrel
which
proof.
is, to me, arguably the best batch
I did not
of
even
Elijah
think
Craig.
about Elijah Craig barrel proof. It didn't
Barrel
even
proof.
cross my mind.
It only crossed. I'm not taking any credit. It only crossed my mind because I looked back at it. That's it. Because I knew this was the hottest bottle in the thing.
Didn't.
But
Did not at all. I don't know which batch I have. I think I have an A. Way better
Yeah, so
than
this
mine.
was the mid-year release of 2018. And it's by far the best one
yeah,
that I've had from them.
Griff.
We should have known Pew wasn't going to be sitting in GTS.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. If it wasn't
I'm
for-
glad you didn't. I would have actually been rattled.
Yeah, I didn't want to send
Yeah, I would have.
a George G. Stagg in a blind. Like, I think that's something that you need to know what it is so you can
Yeah.
really appreciate it through.
Be biased.
I can't believe that wasn't Buffalo Trace.
It's
Hold
phenomenal.
on. Let's now absorb the final score,
So,
please.
Out
He's
of a
finally
grand
done it,
total
folks.
of 42 points, Dave, 6 to Griff's 10. Round of applause.
Single digit to double digit.
Holy crap. I'm
Good
buying
job.
you a
Well
bottle
done.
of Willet, dude.
Well done.
Wow.
Wow.
But show,
Dude.
the show
No.
is not over yet.
To Griff.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, to Griff, though. Congratulations, dude.
no.
That was a hell of a victory.
It was.
I needed that.
No,
W.
and also Pew is a son of a bitch for the proofs that he picked because he has me by a freaking number.
Yeah, you were close
was
to a
good.
couple of those. So,
Man, that was good.
number 4, I will say, it's hard to top number 3. So number 4 is going to seem different. So cleanse your palate, clean your glass,
All right.
use a different one, wave to your
right.
neighbors.
No, they're looking at the house. It's still for sale.
Even
Please buy
better.
the house.
That was the sound of me cleansing my palate, by the way.
So
All right, so we're opening up this
Yeah,
bottle.
go ahead.
Interesting look on this one, though. There's no way this is higher than 80 proof.
Yes. This bottle
made
looks
this
very
in my toilet.
very scary.
No, this is one. This
report-
is just
can
a
we-
fun.
can we nose
yeah,
it?
no, absolutely. This is a fun one, completely different. I wanted y'all to have a
Dude,
blind
this has
take
got-
on it.
This has
golly,
got to be
fruity.
Bren.
Fruity galore.
It's a Scotch. It's
Never had Bren.
100% a Scotch.
It almost smells like tequila.
So you both have been saying you wanted to try Scotch or get into Scotch, and you weren't sure where to start off. So to me, this is a really good starting Scotch. I really enjoy it. Pairs well with anything. It's not overpowering.
Do I get 4 points for saying I think it was a Scotch? Now we have a tie.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have a tie.
No, if you can get 4 points if you get the right Scotch.
All right.
I'll leave it
All
there
right.
then.
Okay. Balvenie 14-year cask Scotch.
You would be
Rum
incorrect. However, that is also a fantastic starting Scotch. The Balvenie 14 Caribbean cask is wonderful. It's
It
in
smells
my cabinet,
amazing.
and
It
it's great.
it tastes like diluted bourbon.
And so that's going to be the issue with following it up with a 133 proof. I think if you come back to this at another
True.
time, it'll be much better.
Holy crap, that's floral. Fruity,
Yep.
sweet.
It's good.
A lot of people
It is really
associate
good.
Scotch with being super peaty or just kind of in your face. So I wanted to take it in a different direction as a kind
I'm
of a
almost
starting
getting
Scotch.
peach. I'm almost
I
getting
like it a
peach
lot.
out of this.
So
What is it, Pew?
it is Compass Box. I've talked about it before. It is their Great King Street Artist Blend. So it's
Wow.
a blended Scotch whiskey.
Wow, that's good.
86
How much?
proof,
How much?
about $35. So
Wow.
I'm a big
This
fan
is
of Compass
really
Box.
This with a cigar would
It
be
is good.
awesome.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give you all what Scotch can be, and not necessarily what most people assume Scotch is. So
Wow.
I like that a lot.
enjoy.
I still want to do a like a Scotch 101.
Yeah. I was gonna send you like a super heavy peated Lefroy, where it just tastes
Thank
like
you.
Band-Aids,
Thank you.
but I assumed that one would be the great
That's really good.
first Scotch to start with. No, it's fantastic.
Can you find this? Can you find
Yeah, you
this
can
anywhere?
find that anywhere.
Really?
All right, hold on. I don't want to lose fact that Griff frickin' won this.
10 to
by the
6.
way.
I think that's the tattoo that Griff gets. 10 to 6.
I beat him 8-0. I beat him 0 to -1, and now
Look, just let.
He
we don't need
comes
to go
in-
back.
he comes in on a true blind,
A very true blind.
and
That was
he
hard.
defecates me.
I'm not going to lie. I was way off on some.
He defecates
But
me.
proof I did okay.
Dude, the proof is in
I
the
did
pudding,
okay.
and you frickin' won because you made the frickin' pudding.
Nailed it.
That was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Pew, thank you very, very much for
Absolutely.
sending that.
That was a lot of fun. I was excited.
And number 4 is delicious.
Good. I'm really glad.
And
I wasn't sure if you guys would like that or not. So
No,
Okay.
I really do.
No, 4, I'm saving the rest of it because I'm going to drink it with a cigar that I think it'll go really well with.
What do you think?
I'm actually going to go heavier on the cigar and let this kind of be the like sweet, fruity
Undertone.
note to it.
Undercarriage?
But I also think this is good enough to go with like a more like mild to medium cigar.
yeah, absolutely.
It's
I
not gonna
really enjoy
overpower
that with the Habano. The citrus notes just help play off each other really well.
This with the Boca Cabano actually would be a banger.
It would be. So I've done that one, and I've done it with the Patina. Both were really, really good.
Ooh, yep. Dang. Pew, you freaking spoiled us on this one, dude. Holy crap, this
That was a fun
good.
blind.
Y'all did good.
That was the
fun.
most fun I've ever had doing a blind for sure.
Now it's all up to Ramsey's editing skills. Drone footage.
G, brother. Holy crap, what a great
Dude.
FA4. You kicked my ass.
That was great. No.
Yes, you did.
Just 4 points
No.
more. Just 4 points
No,
more.
you frickin' showed up and you showed my ass what the hell it's all about. And I admit it. I lost big time. And
No, I wouldn't say big time.
big
but
congratulations
you did
to you,
lose.
brother. Hey, everybody in the chat, let's give Griff a round of applause. Team Griff today.
No.
Yes, Team Griff today. He's the
Okay,
only
fine.
reason the show
All right,
freaking
fine.
happens. And he kicked my ass in some blind tasting. I'm not drinking bourbon for 3 more years officially. And this is
Yeah.
scotch for all of you that were going to say something dumb.
Very, very good. Very good. Guys, sorry we weren't super active in the chat, although we're actively typing in the
Dude,
chat.
we've been
We're not
typing our asses
acknowledging-
away, bro.
I know, but what I'm saying is we're not actively acknowledging the chat, but they know it's a pre-record, and we're still going to have a damn good time.
And if you're in Dallas, I'm also in Dallas at this time. Shoot me a DM. Drinks are on you, pal.
Yeah, exactly.
G, congratulations, brother. Great win. Well deserved. As you guys know, every single Friday, 4 p.m.,
Yep.
Griff and
3
Dave
p.m. Central.
bring you content. We welcome you to the FA4 family. Thank you for being here. And we've got
That
an
was
event
fun.
coming up, an in-person, real live event. Griff is going to be there. I'm going to be there. This pack is definitely going to be there. The brand new Pinky's out. If you like bourbon and you like pairing cigars with bourbon,
Yep.
this one's for you. Griff, what do you have for the people?
No, that was exciting. I feel invigorated and inspired for more blind tastings that will come at least once a month. Next week, I think we've got Pew's blind cigar potentially.
We do. A blind cigar next week.
And Dave will absolutely annihilate me on that one.
Probably not.
But it'll be a fun time.
I could just smell this
Until-
Elijah Craig bottle glass.
Dude, it's so
I
good.
could just smell it all day.
His Taylor single barrel and his Elijah Craig barrel proof, 10 times better than what I have.
Which is kind of crazy when you think about that.
I know.
Anyway,
I know.
Cigar Club family, FA4 family, thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Until next Friday at 4 p.m., I am Dave.
This is Griff, number 10.
This is Griff number 1.
10 points.
10 points to my 6. Sound it off. And we'll see you guys next Friday on the Griff and Dave show. Happy smoking.
Appreciate you guys.
And
Have a
share a
great
cigar
weekend.
with somebody new. Peace.